Hi everybody, Jenny Kae Parks here. Thank you so much for tuning in. As some of you know, I have migrated from doing Facebook Live to doing live here and on YouTube. And I'm very excited. I gotta say, even though I've done hundreds of Facebook Lives, I'm really nervous about being here on YouTube. I feel like, oh. But I'm so happy you're here. Joy, thank you for tuning in. And Kathy, hello. And VL and Jane. Well, oh, it's Jane. Yay, yay. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Joy, who I've known for a long time, saw on FB that I've migrated. Yes, yes. And, oh, seeing me in action. Oh. Dear. And Kathy, yeah, I see that you're saying you're not going to get anything. However, you also have a bag. I have a bag for you. I do. That still needs to be shipped. Yeah, we might as well fill it up. All right. And then Jane, hey, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad. Let me see if I can see if there's any more of the comments there. Nope, there's not. Okay. So, this is a whole new visual setup for me, I'll tell you. Oh, hello, Virginia. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Let me just explain a little bit, and I'm going to show you something that's really super cool. All right, so here is how this works. I will show you a product. We'll say, oh, no, I'm not going to show you that one because it doesn't look right. I will show you a product, right? Okay, and it has a code on it. Oh, in fact, I'll show you in the little table down here, and look at this. You guys, I'm so fancy now. You gotta check this out. You ready? Look at this. You see that little thing? Scroll across the bottom. I did it. All right, so I'll show you this, and then the first person to make a bid on it, or the first person to put that number in the comments, I will write a little name, your name, on a little sticky note. And it goes in the basket, and the goodie goes in the basket. And then when we're all done, I will send you an email with an invoice. I'll send you an invoice with everything. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice. If this is your first time buying from me, now a lot of you are going to be newsletter people and switching over, and I totally get that. But yeah, if this is your first time buying from me, you follow the instructions that are on that scroll, right? You email shop. Look at I'm so tickled that I did that. shop@jennykaequilts.com, and you include your address, your name, your shipping address, and your phone number in case I need to call you for any questions. Isn't that cool? All right. So if you want to keep up with me, the best way is to subscribe here, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the little bell so that you get alerts when I come on. And I see you, Christy. Hey, cousin. Yeah, I know. Kathy, the scroll's so fancy. So the best way to keep track of me when I come on live here or when I post on YouTube is to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the alert so that you get a little alert. It'll pop up whenever I do something live. All right, so one question that I get a lot when people watching after the fact is, can I still get something? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. If you see that something hasn't gotten picked up, by all means, get that code, shoot me an email, and I will do everything I can to get the invoice to you and get your goodies off to you. So when you do receive an invoice, you have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and if you don't, it goes back in line for somebody else. So I have a piece of paper here, and I write down if there's an item and somebody says, oh, I wanted that one too. I write them down as next in line so that if the first person has to say, take their dog to the vet. Priorities, we totally get them. If the first person has to do that, then you are next in line, and I'll contact you and we'll work it through it that way. All right, so today, oh yeah, and the other way to keep in touch with me, see what I'm talking about, what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, different patterns and classes and workshops that I have coming up, is to subscribe to my newsletter. So to do that, oh, I'm gonna type it in here. Visit Jenny Kae. Visit my website. It's just jennykaequilts.com. And make sure I spelled it right. I do that sometimes. All right, so let's see. Yes, hello, Diana. Oh, welcome. Diana, I sent you something. I hope you got it. I didn't check up on that, but I hope you've got it. The other thing that would be a tremendous compliment to me and would help me kind of extend my reach and be able to connect with more people and to get more subscribers is if you would share this video. Share it with your Quilt Guild friends, share it with your quilty friends, share it on Facebook, whatever. If you share it, or, you know, if you're like, well, I don't know anybody who's shopping right now, but I liked that other interview, or I like this thing that you did over here, because I've got a lot of videos right now. I have my starching video. I talk about pre-washing. I interview greats in the quilting business, like Laura Heine, and everybody else's names have just escaped me, but I've got several interviews there that you will want to see, and little snippets of some of them when they came to speak at the guild that I belonged to. And so check those out. And if you find a video there that you like, comment, let me know you like it. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and share it with somebody, all right? And if you like it, I mean, it just helps my stats so much. And in this day and age, reviews from people like you are like gold. So if you say you like it, people will be, all right, I'll give it a try. And that would mean so, so much to me. All right, so I'm looking at this. Let's see. YouTube looks like it's having a little goofiness here. Having some bitrate trouble. Hang on. Bitrate of 250. Okay, I'm going to make a little change here, and we'll see if that will make a difference. Let's see. Okay. I'm going with their recommendations here, changing my bit rate, and hopefully that will improve things a little bit so there's not any lag. This is only my second time going live here on YouTube, so things are going to be bumpy, but like, right, we're always learning, we're always figuring stuff out. Okay, so and I have a surprise sale. I forgot to tell you, I have a surprise sale. In honor of Valentine's Day, everything with red in it is 15% off, and I've already marked that down. And I went through all of my stuff and stuff that I've had up before, and I've marked it down too. I marked it down a little bit because I wanted to move. I wanted to get out, and I want to get new stuff in because I'm like you. I like new, fantastic, pretty stuff. Okay. Higher than... Okay. Well, I think we've improved a little bit. All right, so, and what else was I going to say? Yeah, if you share, you definitely like, and the more comments you get, the more my stats go up in YouTube land. And I have to tell you this, okay, years ago, I mean, I've had this YouTube account for quite a while, but I set it up and I thought, and you know, oh, you can monetize this. You can make money and everything. And my husband asked me a couple of years back, he said, so have you gotten any money from the YouTube stuff? I said, not yet, because I have to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to get that. And right now I'm at about 430. So I'm definitely looking for more subscribers. I would love it if you subscribe. That would help me out so much. Let's get started. So since I talked about the red, and I'm going to start with some red pre-cuts. So let me switch here. Well, this is the one I want. There we are. There I am. Okay, let me grab my goodies here. Let's start with red pre-cuts. These have already been reduced in price. And here is one fat quarter pack. A fat quarter pack. You know what? I'm going to lower this just a little bit more. I want you to see that better. I'm going to move keyboard out of the way. This is red. The code is R2. And the cost for these fat quarters, you get 4 fat quarters, is $10.71. It's already been reduced. Oh, that's too low. You can't see that there, can you? There we go. There we go. So I've already taken 15% off of that price for the red. And it's a really sweet, a very nice set of reds here that you could take a look at. So let's see. And I'm seeing something. I'm not sure what that is. So if you're interested in this one, just put R2 in there, and then I will add it and put it in your basket just for you. So that's R2, 5 red fat quarters. Very pretty, very elegant design. So put that up to the side. And if we're doing this throughout and you spot something with red and I haven't marked it down, I'll mark it down right then. All right? And also, let me know if there's particular colors or things you're looking for. Let me know because I want to have what you want. Definitely. Okay. Next set of red. This is, I'm not going in number order here. This is R6. And these are more of the orangey red, but they're very sweet. Again, nice little small scale prints that would go together, almost a coral. Think coral with that one. And that they're already marked down. All right, I have to figure out a better way to do this. I'm working on it, and I'm totally open to suggestions. So R6, $10.71 for 4 fat quarters. That's less than the typical price that you usually pay for a yard of fabric. I just want everybody to know that. So be sure to comment. Let me know what you're interested in. I'm going to put those up here. We may go back around through, but it's going to depend on how well my voice holds out. This is R5. It's 2 fat quarters here, beautifully matched. And I want to say something too, especially if you are tuning in for the first time. I want to tell you that with my experience with fabric, I've worked for probably a total of, well, see, my high school job, and I'd forgotten this a while ago, my high school job was working in a fabric shop. I worked in Sofro Fabrics, and I did that for 2 years. So I have 2 years of experience there, and then I have about 5 years total in working in local quilt shops with specifically quilt fabric. And if I wouldn't sew it, I'm not going to sell it. So I want you guys to know that. Anything you get from me is going to be good quality fabric because I mean, I've come across some stuff like, no, it's pretty, but I wouldn't sew with it. I'm not going to sell it to you. So I just want you to know that. That's kind of my thought right there. Okay, red fat quarters, again, 20% off. Hello, Gwen. Welcome, welcome. And what is this here? Okay. Welcome, welcome, Gwen. All right, R5, 15% off for 2 fat quarters. It is $5.36. If you're interested in that one, let me know. Okay, you've got a cute little bundle right here. R4, fantastic red polka dots. Love me some polka dots. And a nice solid red, and then a red with cute little bees. And I tried to put these in little ribbons because you know what? I mean, I'm like you, right? You get it and you don't use it right away. You wait a little bit, but there it's going to look really cute on your shelf. So that's R4 for 3 fat quarters, $8.05, already reduced 15%. Next one we have up. All right, I want to make sure. Okay. This is R3, $10.71. There are 4 fat quarters here. All, what do I want to say? Curated to go together. It's a lovely little set if you need that red, need a little spark with something, and it is 15% off, and that is R3. R3. Okay, I have another pre-cut here, and I didn't get a chance to print out a tag, but this is a jelly roll. LR1, and it was $37. It is $31.45 because, see, there's the little reds in it. This is a very nice, elegant, what do I want to say? It's a reproduction set, but it's really sweet and a nice set that would go together. It is from Moda, and that is LR1. LR1. All right, hang on, I'm moving too far forward. I'm gonna scoot this a little bit more towards me so I don't have to reach so far. Okay, so that's it for the fat quarter reds. Now let's pull out some blues. Let's get some blues in here. All right, this one is B8. This is an aqua pack. Really nice aquas in here. Aquas and blues. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fat quarters, $22.05, and the code is B8. B8. All right. Oh, we have more. We have more. Okay, this one is B9. This is a very fun, cute package of fabrics. B9. It is 3 fat quarters. They are $9.25 for 3 fat quarters. Very cute. Look at the little rick-racky. You got some border stuff. You got some diamond shape or pyramid shapes right there. And that's B9. If you're making a charity quilt or a quilt for kids, this would be a great choice. Very cute and lively for sure. Now we get to blue. All things being equal, I'll take blue. B5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fat quarters. Look at that. Isn't that cute? You got the little hangers there. It's just an assortment of fat quarters that would look so cute together. So cute. And, you know, if you love blue, it's perfect. Little decoration for your room, your sewing space if you want to do that. And that is B5. Oh, Jane, I see B9. All right. Hang on a second. And I'm going to switch right here. B9, my friend. I'm going to get your thing all ready. Jane. I'll tell you, your name on there, Jane, is totally throwing me off. Hello, Kim. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And hi, Virginia. Did I say hi to you, Virginia, yet? All right, Jane. Jane's got the goodies. Jane's got the goodies. You're the first one. I should do a special for a person who's the first one. I'm going to do that next time. Shh, don't say that. Now I blew my secret. Okay. B5. B5. Again, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is how many? 4, 5, 6. It's 6 fat quarters, $18.90. B5. More blue. This is nice. B2. This is a real strong navy blue set. Nice and dark with a lot of white in it. You got little white polka dots. You got little white flowers. Look at that. I got ink on my hand. And just really nice. It would go really well with something that you need that hit of navy in. It'd be great. It'd be great. So that is B2. B3. Again, in the navy category. Very much so. B3. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fat quarters in there. Very cute. Stars, sailing, polka dots, but a really nice set of fat quarters. That's what I mean to say. A nice set of fat quarters. Ooh, and look at this one. B4. I love this blue. It is so interesting. It has a lot of pop and personality to it. Oh, you love my hair like that, Jen. Oh, well, thank you. I am totally digging this. Up here, I need to go get more. And all right, I have to tell you something too. I totally appreciate the compliment, Kim, by the way. I was in the dollar store buying some baskets. B2, coming up for you, Diana. And I went there and I looked at this, and this matched what I was wearing almost exactly. I looked to the gals on the aisle and said, this doesn't happen often. I have to buy this. And I'm loving it too. Loving it very much. Okay, Diana, B2. Let me get that. Diana. Now, I try to have lots of fabrics on hand. So you guys share with your friends so that they will, there you go, B2, Diana. Because if something you don't like, somebody else is going to like it. So let me know. All right, we've got B4 right here. It's 2 fat quarters. Oh, there's red in there. There's a red there, and I don't think I marked it down. So if you get this one, I will mark it down 15%. Yeah, it matches my shirt. Isn't that funny? I'm going to have to get a lot more. So that is B4. B4, and I will mark that down 15% if you grab that. Next one we have, B1. B1, these are beautiful Moda Grunge with the navy blue and the gold. Navy blue and gold right there. Fat quarters, 2 of them, B1. Next up, B6. B6. So these are more of a dusty blue, and they have this a cute little fairy thing. I don't know if you can quite see that. Cute little fairy thing. It'd be nice, a little girl. And then this is kind of like lights, and then that's a piece of gold thread. There we go. And little rings of flowers. It's just a sweet little set. A sweet set. So that is B6. B6. All right, and the last pre-cut that I had, final pre-cut coming up here, is B7. And this is a Michael Miller fabric. That's orange, just so you know, it's not red, it's orange. Michael Miller fat quarter here with a really cute print on it. And then this orange with the wood grain, it just matched so perfectly with the orange in there. And everybody needs orange, right? Right? We all need orange. We've talked about this. We need orange. That is B7 for 2 fat quarters. That goes in the pile. Let me get a sip of water. All right, let's move on to some batiks. Yay! All right, set this down here. Hang on a second. This is, oh, I'll put that down closer so you can see it better. This is batik. There's 2 yards here. It's BG1, BG1, and it's beautiful. And so I'm not counting, see where it's cut a little bit? I am not counting, including that, but you'll get a little bit extra. You'll get some kind of scraps. And it has a little bit of red in there. So I marked it down. This is 2 yards of beautiful batik fabric, but I've marked it down there. So that is BG1 if you want that beautiful batik fabric. Okay. And if you need that beautiful, the perfect blue, the perfect color for the background that you're doing, here is what you need, because I have 4 yards of this. It is BB1, 4 yards of aqua batik fabric. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. It's that salt dye texture, but there's 4 yards. So, like I said, if you need it for the backing for something, if you need it as the background for a quilt, this is an excellent choice. Excellent, excellent option there. So that is BB1. BB1. Okay. Next one we have is, it is 1.5 yards. Move this a little closer down there. And it is BP1. BP1. It is a batik with purple and blues in it. Really lovely. You know, there's people here that love purple. You always love the purple. And this is a great choice. A great choice. Like I said, it's 1.5 yards. 1.5 yards for that one. All right. Next one, more batiks coming up. So some of you may see some of these come around again, and I have reduced the price on some of them. Like I said, I want them to get out because I want new stuff in here for you. So this is 26 inches. There we go. You can see that. This is 26 inches, but what I've done is I'm kind of adjusting my prices a little bit. When I first started, I was figuring out exactly how much it'd be per yard. And then, you know, so 26 inches, that's kind of an unusual measurement. So, oh, hang on a second. Let me get this thing. So I round it down to the nearest one. And so 26 inches is 2/3 of a yard. So this price went down just a little bit. This is BG24. This is a batik. It's a beautiful, oh, let me see. There we go. BG24. It is a beautiful batik, nice texture, very viney and organic, and really super nice. If you need that dark, rich green, this is a great one. Oh, you know what? Hang on. It doesn't look quite like I want it to here. Let me shift this a second, and I'll hold it up there so you can see it. That's the green. Why do I always have trouble with the green showing up? It's so funny. So that's the green. It is BG24. BG24 for 26 inches of beautiful green batik. Beautiful. All right, guys. We don't like batiks. We don't like greens. 26 inches by width of fabric. Yes. Yes. Yes, Joy, that's a good question. If it's not by width of fabric, I will tell you. Just assume everything is by width of fabric. Yep. Good question. Thank you. I should bring that up more often. All right, this is BL25. It's a yard and 23 inches. So I actually charge for, it's a yard and 5/8 instead of exactly 23 inches. And this is a more modern batik. A more modern, a little bit more interesting. It's kind of subdued. These are like little arrow shapes. It is directional, but I used it in quite a bit. I like it. I think it's a good one to have on there. That is BL25. BL25 for a yard and a yard and 5/8. A yard and 5/8. Okay. Next up, we have a half a yard, BDG 29. BDG 29. It's a half a yard, and this is a really great evergreen blue spruce kind of color and a blue sprucey kind of pattern. I'm going to hold it up here. I want you to see it really well. It's a lovely pattern. And if you are looking for that green that has a really nice texture, really add something to your quilts, this would be a great choice to get. And that is BDG 29. BDG 29. Okay, let's go with a little bit of blue. This is BB 67. BB 67. It's a yard and 14 inches. So it's a yard and 3/8. 1 yard and 3/8. Again, a great background, a great choice for a kid's quilt because it has kind of that little action and movement, little splashy thing happening. Really fun, really fun. And the coloring, it's just such a nice color. It could go for boy, girl, whatever background that you wanted to put it in. It would be great. So that is BB 67. BB 67. All right, here's an example of one where I definitely dropped the price. And of course, it's my favorite neutral, lime green. So this is 20 inches, and I just did it for half a yard. And the price, it's BD26, BD26. And instead of $7.17, it's $6.68. There's just a half a yard there, but it's a great choice if you want some green, interesting batik in there. All right. And also, you guys, what I'm going to be doing, like I said, I marked down stuff a little bit, and just to catch up people, if there's anybody who's tuned in the middle here, to buy something, all you do is you comment with the item code, and then you send me an email, which you can see on the scroll there on the bottom of the other screen, and then I will shoot you an invoice, and we will be good to go. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, this is BT69, BT69, and I reduced the price. It's 17 inches, but that would be just under half a yard, but the next closest one to that is 13 inches, so I'm charging you for 3/8 of a yard here. This is a great quilt if you're looking for something a little more masculine, maybe with earth tones or whatever like that. It's a good choice. This is from, I think these are Banyan Batiks, if I remember correctly. And it's just a really interesting print, really interesting, a nice one to have there. All right, Chrisman, BD26, you got it. You got it, Jane. Let me put that in there. Thank you for putting Christmas. BD26. All right, that's it, girl. That's for you. See? Believe me, lime green's a neutral. Yay! All right, next one up, and these next few would look so nice together. They'd look really well together. This is another one. It's 17 inches, but so it's just under a half a yard, but I'm charging you for 3/8 of a yard. So it's a deal on batiks. So instead of $6.28, it is $5.10. Yeah. So that's BG77. BG77. Nice batik. It has a little organic, these kind of little leaves in it, and a nice dark blue, but that has kind of a teal gray appearance to it there. All right. Next one. Next one that we have, BSH 35. BSH 35, and this is a half a yard. $6.65 is the price. This is a nice gray with kind of a shell. I'm not sure what these shapes are, but kind of a shell. Lime green looks great with purple and black. Woohoo! Yes, it does. You're absolutely right. So this is BSH 35 for a half a yard, $6.65. Okay, and this is another one. I'd originally calculated it as 1 yard and 5 inches, but we're doing that. We're taking that down because I'm not going to charge you for those extra 5 inches. It just seems a little silly. So so I took that down. So the price now is $13.35. This is BBR 40. Great one, great dark colors if you need those dark colors, right? And quilts need that if you're doing a scrappy thing. Remember, you need the lights, the darks, the mediums, and the brights. This is a great dark for you, and there's 1 yard of it there. And that is BBR 40. BBR 40. All right. This is another one. The price went down a little bit. BD 75. BD 75. And this, it's out of a navy and a green teal like that. And it's very interesting. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. But there's just 21 inches, but I think I dropped it down to a half a yard. So I'm only charging you for half a yard, even though you're going to get more than that. And that's BD 75. Okay, guys, you're making me question my buying choices. If there's other stuff you're looking for, let me know. Let me know, because I want to get it in here for you. All right, this is BL 23. This is from Timeless Treasures. There's 20 inches, but I'm only charging you but the price is calculated to a half a yard. So it's $6.50 from Timeless Treasures, BL 23. A nice aqua in there with some of our lime greens and oranges and blues. It's a really cute one, and a half a yard of that beautiful fabric. And it would look so nice with this beautiful fabric, BT19. Again, that's 19. I dropped the price down a little bit, not charging you for the extra inch. And see how nice these would look together? Look at this. Look at this. They look great. So that's $6.69 BT19. BT19 for that one. Okay. Here is another one that would go really nicely. You see you have a little bit of the aqua in there, but that's BD16. Some aquas that would coordinate really beautifully. BD16, it was originally calculated 31 inches. I dropped it just a little bit, and so it's instead of 7/8, it's 5/6 of a yard. So that's $10 for 7/8 of a yard, almost a whole yard of batik. You can't get that in this shop. You cannot. That is BD16. BD16. And one more navy. This is a nice navy one. Again, same situation. I dropped it down to just 1/2 yard instead. So it is BS17. BS17. Put that code in. It's $6.68. Yay. All right, guys. Are we not in a batik-y mood? Okay, I got some other stuff, but I have some more batiks, and these all have red in them, so they're marked down a little bit. There you go. There you go. All right, this is 1 yard of, it's not Timeless Treasure, Island Batik. That's the one. It's Island Batik fabric. BWL 35, BWL 35. So I've marked it down 15% due to the red in there. Instead of $13.30, it is $11.30. So if you want a deal on a batik, $11.30 right here. You're not going to find that in the stores anymore. You're just not. But it's a beautiful viney from Island Batik. A nice vine on a nice background. And the next ones that I'm going to show you are from the same set. They're from the same collection, so there'll be good options to put together. That is BWL 35. BWL 35. So the next one that also goes with it. Oh, let me get a drink of water here. BL36, BL36. And again, instead of doing it at 20, I'm just charging you for half a yard, and the price is reduced. So it is now a $5.65, a great deal on batik. Let me open that up a little bit because it's got that red in it. See, and see how nicely these would go together, right? It's going to look gorgeous in what you're doing. Just gorgeous. All right, so that's BL36. BL36. One more from this same collection, BM27. BM27. Price is reduced 15% because it has red in it. As you can see, we have our fantastic lime green, right? But then you got plenty of red and purple. Really nice. Very nice piece of fabric. It's a half a yard there. All right. And one last one with the red here. This is 15% off 1 yard, and you know, red is pink's red. Pink is red. In case you're asking, pink is red. This is a really fun mountain scene. It would be great in a kid's quilt, a girl's quilt, or something where you need like a sunset. This kind of makes me think of Rocky Mountain sunsets, right? A little bit more interesting there. Rocky Mountain sunsets. This is BP33. BP33. Okay. All right, guys. Now I'm going to move my stacks here and grab the next set. Okay. Some of these are new, some you've seen before. So you're going to get a combination here, but you got, yeah. Going to get a combo, but I'm going to show you some of my favorite stuff. All right. This one, I've also marked it down a little bit. So it is COT29, $12.90. It is a yard of ombre fabric. You know me, I love my ombres, which make fantastic borders, fantastic sashing, binding, something in the quilt where you're going to have a little bit of real estate and interest. Or what you can do is like, you know, do a log cabin thing where it's going to have, you have one like this ombre on one side of it and then another ombre on another side of it. That would be gorgeous. That would be just gorgeous. But that is COT29. COT29. And like I said, the price is reduced. It's $12.90 per yard. And this was a special buy. There's a few other boutiques, few other ombres in here, I think. But yeah. So that's COT29. Okay. Whoops. I have to figure out where am I going to put my piles? Hang on a second. Okay. Did anybody else see that Downton Abbey's coming out with a new movie? I'm excited. My husband was going to skip the commercials, right? Skip ads. Like, no, wait. You cannot skip this one. I have to say this one. But I say that because this is Downton Abbey fabric. In what, 2013. Is that right? 2013? It is. So this is from 2013. This is the Lady Sybil fabric that came out as part of the collection from Andover Fabrics. And that is CC26. The price has been reduced because I want somebody else to have this besides me. So that's CC26. If you were doing a reproduction something, it would be such a great choice. Such a great choice. CC46. All right. Next we have up. Oh, Colorado people. Colorado people. WC14. I have 1 yard and 3/8 of this print. One from the Rocky Mountain Quilt Fever. It has different scenes and things like that from Colorado, but it's all kind of done in a gray scale. You have your snowboarders here, your rams, part of the mountains. You got columbines. Oh, and you have the sleeper house, which is on the hill. It's sleeper house right there. which is on the hill, always driving up. Welcome to colorful Colorado. The bird, the columbines. I thought this would be a great one to do, to practice quilting in there and to practice lots of different stuff. You could use different, kind of color it in, as it were, and practice with the quilting on it. But that is, now I've hid the tag. WC14, a yard and 3/8. WC14, hang on, I gotta pick it up and refold it here. Okay, make sure I have the right one sticking out there, and I do. WC14, 1650 for a yard and 3/8. Okay, here's some neutrals coming up. This is, there's just 11 inches here. Won't somebody take this home? I've reduced the price. GLC 50 is the code, and it's now only $240. So I just charged it at a 1/4 yard. You're getting a 1/4 yard of fabric, but you're actually getting a little bit more for this fantastic neutral. And again, it has kind of that splotchy thing happening. Really nice, a really great one for a kid's quilt. Little pop, little interest in there for sure. GLC 50 for $240. All right. Now we're going to get some really fun brights. Here we go. NCT 7. NCT 7. That is not the right price. That is half of that. That's not the right price on there. Sorry about that, guys. This would be for a whole yard, and I only have half. So it'd be half of that. Beg your pardon. And, yeah, you get a half a yard. Wonderful canvas fabric. A beautiful blue-green is what we have here. So if you're looking for a blue-green. Okay. I'm not sure what this person is saying, but that's all right. And I just want to know, make sure I get in their comments, because sometimes the feed's a little slow and things are a little bit new. But all right. So this is R2. There's 30 inches. So it's 5/6 of a yard. And then I took 15% off because it's red. Fuchsia. And actually pink is in the line with red. You know that, right? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about reds, all kinds of reds, and how to make things work together. But this is a red, so I reduced it 15%. So that's 30 inches, this wonderful, fantastic, circly, really super cute fabric. All right, next one we have R3. This is 26 inches. I think it's 2/3 of a yard. And again, price that doesn't look like I got the price reduced right. I didn't. It's because it's gonna be. It should be less than this one. Should be less than that one. So I need to take 15% off of that price when I mark it up for you. So if you're interested in that one, for sure, let me know. It's a nice one. See, these go together really nicely. Yay! Okay, and that is R3. R4, a fantastic pinky wavy number, 29 inches it is. So I did it at 2/3 of a yard, and you can just see this fantastic wavy, fiery print. Has so much movement and excitement to it. It would be great highlighted in something. It would be great cut like for a sashing, something like that. Really get a lot of interest in liveliness with that. That is R4. R4. And again, the price, it should be, yeah. I think that needs 15% off taken off of that price. And I will do that if you grab that up today. Okay. All right, now here's a great one. This is a beautiful fuchsia from Northcott. It's part of the canvas one. Nice fuchsia background. It is $4.80 for a half a yard. And you can see it's just a beautiful, beautiful pink. And you know what? I'm going to hold it up here. Hang on, let me switch. I want you to get a good look at that one in the lights there. It's canvas from Northcott. Super lovely pink. Making something for a girl, making a quilt like that, it'd be a great addition. So that is R6. Oh, Joy, you would like R4. You know what, Joy? I have to say, I was looking at it, and I thought that's it made me think of you. Excuse me, just a second. All right. So, Joy, I'm gonna get your basket. I'm gonna write Joy. And then you shoot me an email, shop@jennykaequilts.com with your name, shipping address, and your phone number, and I will get everything all sorted out to you. Yay! All right. So now I've got a whole bunch of new ones, okay? Yay! Yay! I'll take that out. All right, there's 2/3 of a yard here. Fantastic from Quilting Treasures, fantastic polka dots. These are blue and navy on a white background, and it is B10. B10. Blues and navies on a white background, and 2/3 of a yard there. So if you're interested in that one, I'm going to put that pin back in. 2/3 of a yard, B10. B10. Okay, this one is really novel. It's so interesting. If you like novelty fabrics, it is going to be the one for you. You're going to love it. And it's 2/3 of a yard. N1. The code is N1. Put that down there. And it's owl fabric. Very realistic owl fabric. 2/3 of a yard. It doesn't quite feel like 2/3 of a yard. I guess it is. Okay. Fantastic, realistic owl fabric. This is the kind of thing that you can't find it when you're looking for it, but if you find it now at a time like this, grab it because it's just such a great option. Such a great one. So that is N1. N1 for the realistic owl fabric. Okay. This is 2/3 of a yard of a fantastic yellow. It almost creates, I'm looking at it on the camera, almost creates a moire effect, kind of a wavy effect on there, but it's really nice. It's yellow with a little tiny creamy dots. And let me see, I was going to see if the name was on here. It was not. It's not on there, but it's a really nice fabric. If you need a little, this yellow is a little towards the gold side. So if you need something with a little bit of gold that's not just going to be a solid or a plain texture, this is a great choice. And that is Y1. Y1. Oh, Christmas. Jane, you would like N1. You got it, girl. You got it. So let me put that in the basket for you, Jane. N1. You would like that. I thought about you. There's going to be a couple more here that are going to be really, really good, Jane, that you might really like. Okay, so again, we have Y1, this fantastic yellow right there. Okay. Now we have a blue with sparkles. I love me some sparkles. This is 28 inches, so actually it's 3/4 of a yard. B11. This is 878 B11, and it's sort of a denim-y blue with little gold sparkles in there. Little gold sparklies. And that is, oh, let me get back to it here. Let me get back to it. That is B11. B11. All right. Ooh. Now I got another red. I'm not going to show you yet. Hang on. Let's see. Gwen, I would like B10, please. You got it, my friend. B10. Gwen, that's coming up. I'll get your basket started here. B10. Let me get things out of the way. All right. Gwen. There you go, my friend. Okay. All right. So next, this one is great. It's very exciting, very interesting. It is 7/8 of a yard and marked down because it's red. Look at this fantastic red polka dot. R13 is the code. R13. Fantastic red, beautiful red polka dot from brother sister designs. Nice, nice, nice. Super pretty. Super pretty. And that is, so it's almost a yard for $8.45. That's going to be hard to find anywhere, I'll tell you. So R13 for that red one. I'm going to put the pin back in. R13. Okay, so Gwen, if you liked that blue, this I think is also from the same collection. There's 2 yards here, and this is B12. B12 is the code for 2 yards from Quilting Treasures, a real small scale check. It's a nice cute little check from Quilting Treasures, and it would go really nicely with that one. Gwen, I think those are good colors, good looking colors together. And that again is B12. B12. Okay. Let's see. This is a yard and a half of course, our neutral, lime green, B13. And these have a Lone Star design on them. A great cheater cloth is what they call it, or you could cut it with something like that where that would be in the center of your block if you want to do it that way, or those things, or you could practice free motion on it. It's a great one. It's a great one, and I love, love, love that lime green. And let me see, let me check and see who it is from. I turned it the wrong way. So it's Wyndham Fabrics, you can see there. Wyndham Fabrics Starlight, and just a beautiful, interesting one. Nice lime green. We got blacks in there, so it's a little more sophisticated design. But that is B13. B13. All right. Okay, a half a yard, navy blue with sparkles. And that is B14. We have a half a yard here. It's that dark navy blue from Homespun Fabrics with just sparkles of gold in there. It's got lots of gold in there. So that is a nice one with Christmas or anything that you want to add extra little sparkle and interest to. So that is B14. B14. All right. Oh, who loves cave? I do, I do. All right, we've got a yard and a half of hard to find cave fabric, definitely. R14, a yard and a half of cave fabric. It is from the cave facet guinea flower. That's what it is. It's the guinea flower from cave in the pink. And I think I did it. If I didn't, I should have. Oh, I might not have. It's going to be 15% off of this price. So if you like these flowers, these would be really cute. Little girl quilts, anything that you want a little pop of flower in it. You could. It would be nice in, you know, do fussy cutting just on those little points. But that's R14. R14. Is that red? Is that what you were asking me? Yes, Kathy, that's red. This one right here. I'm going to assume that's the one you were talking about. Yes, Kathy, that has red in it. So, I don't know. Let me know if you want it there. R14. And I have another great red one that's coming up here in just a minute. Okay, so we have a yard and a half, and there's some extra scrapness to it too. So you're going to get some extra goodies when you get this one. It is G2, a yard and a half, $17.55. And it's from Hoffman. It's a gold plaid on point, a yard and a half, and like I said, with some extra thrown in there as a bonus. As a bonus. So that's G2, green 2. I have a white one with the green, but I don't know where it is right now. Okay, this next one is a hilarious red. Hilarious red. It's one of those fun ones that you're like, oh, that's so cute. And one of the ones that you can't find unless you're actually looking, you know, it's hard to find when you're looking for it. Chicken fabric. Ah! It's R15, and I just took the tag off. It's a yard and a half. I believe, a yard and a half. You know what? Let me measure it just to be sure. But it is a fantastic, fantastic chicken fabric. R14. Let's see, Gwen, I'll take the one G2. Okay, let me get that for you, Gwen. All right, and I'll let you know about the other one too. I don't have it right on with me, but there you go. Okay, back to chicken fabric. I have reduced the price 15%, and that's what this is. And so you're getting 1.5 yards there, 15% off. Very cute. Everybody knows somebody who's got chickens in the backyard, right? R15. All right. All right. I thought you might, Kathy. Oh, Kathy needs a basket. I mean, we can fill up your bin from last time. So, yeah, I will do this too. I will work with you. I like to get you the best shipping deal possible. So sometimes it will be, oh, where did it go? There we go. Sometimes it will be filling up this flat rate envelope, and sometimes it will be doing this and putting it in my own packaging. So whatever way is going to get you the best deal, I will do that. But I have no problem holding on to the flat rate until we stuff it full and ship it for just a flat rate. So Kathy, I do that for Kathy, and I also do that for Gwen because we ship to Canada and we want to get it at a certain price range, so importing works best for Gwen. So yeah, we'll do that one. Let's see. Oh, we got some comments here. R14 for Kathy. Yeah, I see. R15, excuse me. Kathy. And yeah, I know, Kathy, don't buy, you're buying fabric, Kathy. And Joy, are you next in line? It's a fun one, isn't it? It's super fun. Super fun bit of fabric. Okay. All right, you guys, we're getting down here. We're getting down. This is another sparkly. It's 1.5 yards G3. It's our lime green, and I mean it's not as bright lime green, but it's a limey green for sure. And it is 1.5 yards with some scrap. You got some scrap extra. And it is, yeah, Hoffman Fabrics, gold sparkles in it. It would be perfect complement to this one. That would go really nicely. And then there's that other, yeah, there's the other one. These are all from the same collection. So that's G3 for 1.5 yards. And then you've got this B11, excuse me, which is the light blue with the sparkle, and then B14, which is the dark blue with the sparkle. So all of those would go together beautifully, and they're all wonderful fabric from Hoffman. Okay, who wants some homespuns? You do. I've got 3 homespun fabrics. I don't get these a lot, but I've got 3. And then I have some fun stuff coming up. G3 for Joy. Oh, let's see. Is there metallic speckles? If so, I want it. You got it. You got it, Joy. This G3 in your basket. Wonderful. Okay. Next one. We have 1 yard of homespun fabric here. N4. N4. It is 1 yard of homespun, really nice, classically homespun. So homespun fabric, let me explain. Let me explain what it means. A homespun means that it is woven in such a way that the design is the same on the front as it is on the back, both sides. And it's woven in a very traditional manner. So for example, like if I pull out this here and I show you, this is not a homespun. When I open it up, it's definitely not the same on both sides, right? So that's what a homespun would be. Think of it, just kind of, the analogy being it was spun at home. It would be work that they might do at home. And that's N4. You get 1 yard of that, but it's a very nice homespun. If you do reproductions or you have a friend who loves to do reproductions, homespuns are hard to find. I'm telling you. Oh, well, hello, Chris. All right, hang on here. Let me pause a second. Chris would like R1, Y1, and R13. You got it, Chris. Okay, so I'm going to write your name on the sticky note here. And don't forget, shoot me an email, shop at jennykaequilts.com with your name, shipping address, and your phone number, and then I will email you an invoice for that. Okay, so Chris, we have the Y1 and R13. Let me get it out here. It's R14. R13 and the Y1. Oh, great choice. Great choices. I love these. I love these, Chris. I'm glad you're here, Chris. I may remember you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we've met before, but if we haven't, welcome. And even if we have, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I have two more homespuns besides this that would all look so nice together. But N4 is the code for this very small, it's not a gingham check, but it's a very small check, N4 for that one. Okay. And then this is 1.5 yards of another homespun, a very nice plaid kind of thing happening here. And look at that. I mean, this is one of the things that makes homespuns so nice and interesting is the little bit of differences, because they're not always made in the whole typical manufacturing methods, and having slight variations, slight differences, that's one of the beauties of homespun. And do I have a pin in there? And I have a pin in there. And this is N5 for 1.5 yards. 1.5 yards. Like I said, great choice for reproductions. Anything you want to have it look a little more antique-y, a little more rustic, that's the way to go. All right, and we have 1 yard of this. Again, this is the last homespun I've got. It's going to be 1 yard and some scraps. I need to double check that. I may reduce the price a little bit because I didn't remember that little cut was there. But, so yeah, if you grab this one up, I will cut down the price a little bit more. But this really nice little homespun. N6 for $11.70, but like I said, I'll reduce the price like that. It's a brown with a little bit of tan woven in, a little tan grid there. Okay. All right. Novelty people making quilts for children, people making quilts for boys who like science and outer space. Heads up, because I got two that are really awesome. All right? Okay, first one. I'm going to tell you the code. Get ready. This is really exciting. Okay, all right. This is L4, 1 yard from Elizabeth Studio, and this is outer space, space shuttle, the Earth, space shuttle launching, astronauts, all from NASA. Very nice, very nice. That's L4, 1 yard from Elizabeth Studios. Great choice, all kinds of outer space motif. Very, very fun. L4. What? Girls like science too? Well, absolutely they do. Absolutely. So yes, get this for your girl. Absolutely. Okay. But you know, so I will say this too. I think in the quilting industry as a whole, it's easier to find things that are particularly girl themed than it is to find things that might be boy themed. I mean, you can't, they don't always break down into those categories, but like if you're looking for a specific theme, sometimes it's hard to find it, and I think it's easier to find girl themes than it is to find boy themes. I think I'm saying what I mean to say correctly. But yeah, absolutely. So, astronauts, the astronaut lover that you know, novelty quilt, charity quilts, this is a great one, firehouse quilts, if you're making something to donate. I mean, it's going to be a perfect fit for somebody. But wait, there's one more. Okay, this is awesome. NASA. It's all the NASA. Oh, it would make a great pillowcase. Yes, it would. This is W2. You've got 1 yard, and all it is the NASA logo. How awesome would these two be together? This is from Riley Blake. It is good stuff, good fabric. Oftentimes, if it has a logo on it, fancy logo, it's not it's not good stuff, but it is. So I have two outer space themed fabrics here, WS and L4, if you're interested in them, 1 yard each. And it would, oh, you're right. Who said a pillowcase? Gwen? Look at that. It'd be a perfect pillowcase. Oh my goodness. If somebody got this as a gift, they would just be over the moon. Boom, boom. All right, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought that was really funny. Okay. All right. So I have one more stack of goodie stuff here for you to go through here. And then we will be wrapping up. I can go back and show some stuff if you guys want. If there was something you're like, you're kind of undecided about it. But we'll do that as long as my voice holds out. All right. Fantastic purple. Fantastic purple. This is CP4. CP4. You have 1 yard of, it's not canvas, it's artisan spirit from Northcott. It's not 1 yard, it's a half a yard. It's a half a yard. Let's see. I was thinking the same, Gwen. I have gotten a lot of fabric for the charity already. Ah, gotcha. Okay. CP4 for a half a yard, beautiful purple, wonderful background, blender, really great. Chris, W2. You got it, Chris. In your basket it goes. Yeah, that NASA one, that was a find. I saw that, I'm like, oh, yes. Yes. All right, so CP4 for purple. CP4. All right. And now we have NP5. Beautiful half yard. NP5. Oh, I didn't mark the price down. But this is a red, so I'm going to mark the price down. I'm going to mark it down 15%. But again, it is Northcott Artisan Spirit, a beautiful pink blender. That would, just be a great choice for somebody. And that's NP5. If you get that today, I will reduce the price for you. Okay, this one is fantastic. NP10, bright, vibrant. It's from Northcott. It is, what is it called? Artisan Spirit. NP10, 1 yard. Look at all these fantastic colors in there. A rainbow. I love how this fabric does this, right? It has these lighter bits, so it looks like it's just kind of flowing out at you. It's just gorgeous. Just a gorgeous fabric. That is NP10. NP10. And that will work with this one and this one too. They will match together, as will the next two that I'm going to show you. They'll match beautifully. So that is NP10, 1 yard of fabric. All right. Here we go. NS11. NS11. Good look at that. NS11, 1 yard. Again, Northcott from the same collection. But doesn't this make you think of a sunset? Just a beautiful, beautiful sunset. If you're doing a landscape quilt or something where you want to create that sunset effect, oh, you could not do better. It's gorgeous. Just beautiful. And like I said, it will work. NS11 will work with these two, the purple and the pink here. They'll just be really nice. A nice combination if you're looking for something like that. So that is NS11. And depending on how scrappy you want to get, these look great together too. NP10 and NS11, they will look great together. Ah, Joy, NP10. You got it, my friend. Right in the basket. NP10, there you go. All right, and one more from this collection that will also coordinate with everything else that's in there. This is NP7, 1 yard, same collection, beautiful. I love these squares that are on point. So much movement and interest. You could use it as the center of something. You could use it, it's just so exciting. I saw the other day, I saw a quilt and all the sashing was black and white dots and all this black and white stuff. It was so cool. It was really cool. But that's this one. NP7, Northcott Artisan Spirit. It looks great. It will go really nicely with this pink, part of the same collection. I don't have any more of the green or the blue that would go with it. Oh, maybe that other green that I had. Oh, well, I don't have it right now. Oh, yeah. No, the other pink and green that I had here too would also look really nice with it as well. Very nice. And that is NP7. NP7. Okay. Amy Butler. And I have to say, I know there are rabid Amy Butler fans out there, and I'm holding on to this one, but I don't know why. I don't know why this hasn't been like, oh, because Amy Butlers get hard to find, don't they? CA23, 1 yard, Amy Butler fabric, this beautiful blue and aqua fabric here. Amy Butler, what's the collection here? It's from the Violet, and it's Westminster Fabrics. So nice. So nice. A beautiful hand. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. But that's Amy Butler. If you collect Amy Butler or you know somebody that does, you can't, oh my goodness, I'm making a mess here. You can't find this on the shelves anymore at all. I am just about 100% certain. That's a beautiful Amy Butler. CA23. CA23. Okay. I'm almost down. You guys, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 left, and that's it. Okay. This next one is CPL 19. CPL 19. So if you're familiar with Pantone, and as a color freak out, color nerd, that's what I am, a color nerd. A color crazy? Something. They released their color, they release a color for each year. And this year, periwinkle. This very subdued. I mean, it's not a bright jump out at you color, but it's that beautiful blending color that goes so nicely with so many things. That is CPL 19, and I have 27 inches, so it's 3/4 of a yard. Very nice in that periwinkle color. If you're looking for something that has a little bit of scrap, or you want to match a little bit, I think I actually originally picked this to go with a scrap quilt, and it just wasn't going to work. No, I didn't end up doing the scrap quilt. That's right. But it's a nice color. CPL 19. CPL 19. And it is the Pantone color of the year. Woohoo! Okay. More Cafe. More Cafe coming at you. And I don't know if you guys saw it on my Facebook page, but the Queen of England was wearing a dress made with this fabric. I mean, not this exact piece, but this fabric off of a different mold. This print. She was wearing this print. That's awesome. It's CR13, and this is Cafe. Cafe, fantastic Cafe fabric. Westminster Fabrics. Dianthus is what it's called. And again, that wonderful flower. If you love Cafe, this is one that can be hard to find. It's hard to get the Cafe when you want it, but there's 1 yard, CR13. CR13. All right, I've got 2 left, and they are both ombres because I love me some ombres. COP28. COP28 is 1 yard of beautiful ombre fabric. And notice how this goes. It goes from blue to pink and then back around again. So you can see some of them won't change in the middle, but this one, yeah, so it ranges from blue to pink all the way through. Really lovely, great choice. Now, if you wonder, what am I going to do with an ombre? That's a great idea, Jenny, but I don't think so. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, because what you can do, and I was talking about this before, you could, so let's take this blue-green here, and we'll put these together. Now, if you make a quilt that has both of these in it, right, you could think of it if you have like a strip for sashing, or if you were going to do a log cabin, or if you're going to do something where, wouldn't it be awesome if maybe the center square of each part would kind of move along down there so it would vary all throughout it? Or you want a scrap quilt, right, and you want to use these colors, just cut them up into your individual scrap parts. They will be awesome together. Just gorgeous. So here is a blue and pink and purple one. Oh, it's pink. I forgot to reduce the price. So if you're interested in this one, I will take 15% off of this one, and that is COP28. COP28. Okay. Last one. It features our favorite neutral, lime green. So it's a lime green to yellow. And, oh, Could you imagine this? All right. So I want you to just look at this here, right? Okay. So what, oh, I'm getting all excited. So if you're going to cut stems, maybe some really long applique stems, wouldn't that be awesome if each stem kind of changed in the color a little bit? It'd be gorgeous. Or leaves, you know, and you just keep cutting out leaves from the same thing, and it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. I love ombre. It gives you so many more options than just the solid color. And as a border, I've used these as a border, and I love it. I love it because you can piece it in such a way where it's like the color just flows all the way around. So that's COGY 26. 1 yard, COGY 26. All right. Oh, Joy, I saw B1. Did I get you that? Did I get you the B1? I did not. Hang on just a second. Okay, Joy, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I got B1 there. Let me get it for you. Sorry about that. I missed it. All right. So B1. Aha. Okay. B1 here, Joy. Got that. All right. And then BG77. BG77. All right. Let me see if I can figure out which one that one was. My BG77. Keep going through my stack here. All right. I know this is great. This is such good television right now. BG77. All right. I'm having trouble finding that one. Hold on a second. Let me see if it's in these guys. It's just a one-man shop here. All right. BG77. There we go. There we go. All right, Joy. There you go. BG77 coming up. Okay, blue batik with flower print. Got it. Got it. All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to see one last time? Because after this, I'm going to post a lot of these, and because I want them to get out the door. Like I said, I want to get new fabric in here. I want to get fabric that you love, that you see it, you're just like, oh, it's so beautiful, Jenny. Where did you get it? And that's the kind of fabric I want to get for you. So we got to move these out, get new fantastic stuff in. Does anybody have any questions or comments? We'll give it just a minute here. We have a few people watching. All right. All right. So, yeah, like I said, I'll be posting these. It's kind of like you guys get first dibs, and then I'm going to throw it out there, and I'll post a lot. And like I said, see if we can move them along. Tomorrow, while you're thinking if you have any other questions or any others that you wanted to see, or to show you again, I can do that real quick. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about red. And my focus is going to be on red, and I'm going to talk about 3 ways to audition fabric. I talk about color a lot, but this is always a good refresher. We will talk about ways to pick fabrics, and we're going to play a lot with it. So it's very interactive. Can you show B12? B14. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can find it. B5. Okay. B14. B14. Joy, can you tell me? That's the reds. That's B12. B14. Ha ha. Ha ha. There you go. Oops, I'm showing the wrong way. There you go. B14. Joy, is that the one you wanted? I'm going to add it to your basket. Joy. and go in. I'll rewatch and see if there's anything I missed since I was a bit late. Okay, absolutely do that. So, like I said, tomorrow I'm talking about reds, and we'll be auditioning it, playing with it, see how it works on the color wheel. Yeah, and see if you learn some techniques for picking out color. That color selection is the question I would get the most at the quilt shop. That, and can you help me figure out how much binding I need? Those two. But that would be the one I get the most working in the shops. How do I pick out the fabric? Can you help me pick this out? Where would be a color like this? What do you think I should do here? And so that's kind of what I love and what I'm really passionate about. So we're going to talk about red tomorrow in quilting color. And do me the honor, you guys, if you have enjoyed this video, if you have gotten some stuff out of it, and share it with some people that you know, and especially tomorrow. Invite people to watch tomorrow because we're going to talk about color and answer a lot of color questions, and I want to hear from you. I definitely do. All right. So I think that's it, guys. I will tally these up and shoot your invoices out to you. And let's see, first timers, Chris and Joy, be sure, don't forget, send me an email, shop@jennykaequilts.com. Include your name, shipping address, and your phone number. I will get the invoice out to you ASAP. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then if not, everything goes back into circulation. So that's it, you guys. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, share, visit my website, jennykaequilts.com. Sign up for my newsletter. Like, comment, and subscribe to YouTube, and share with your friends because we can get this stuff in quilters' hands. Some stuff that you can't find in stores anymore at all, and I've got it, and it's for you. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I think I gotta figure out how to end. Oh, there it is. Okay, I gotta figure out how to end. Thank you guys so much, especially people tuning in for the first time. I really very much appreciate it. Have a fantastic night. And I will be back here tomorrow, same time, talking about red in quilting colors. Thanks, guys. Oh, there we go. Bye.